World Cup promo is going to be launching in FIFA 23 literally in a couple days. So today we're going to go over everything you need to know before this hits Ultimate Team. Now I must say, before we get into this video, Ultimate Team, the market, and everything is not looking too great at all at the moment. We do have Path to Glory coming out, which is going to be really fun, and we'll kind of talk about that and what to expect with it all. But I think it's worth noting, before I guess we get into the video, like we need to talk about the market because it's very poor. A lot of cards have just continuously been crashing. This is the Index 100, which kind of tracks fodder now, if anything. It tracks all these gold cards, and as you can see, most of these cards are now kind of fodder. But you'll notice on the top up, some of the lower rated fodder, it's moving up. That's going to happen, of course, as different SBCs come out and stuff. But the big thing to keep an eye on is all the ones that are down right now, and literally every single gold card has come down quite a bit, including fodder, including some meta cards like Rudiger, Haaland, right down here, where was he? We saw Nkunku was one that I guess was kind of used, Dembele has been used, Vinicius Jr.'s down to 100k now, making him one of the more cheaper gold cards now in the game. So as you could see, I mean, the market's been coming down. Even if we go ahead and take a look at icons, it'll be the same thing. The market's coming down. So how can we kind of prepare for this promo? And what's kind of just been happening over the last kind of, week or two? Well, to put it quite simply, I think the best way to kind of say what's happening is the game has gotten very stale. Boring, competitive, the gameplay's kind of meh. I'm not going to go on a whole FIFA rant video here, but there's been a lot of talk, a lot of ranting, just about the game in general, the market in general, team values in general, everything's constantly dropping down. This team is mostly untradeable, and I told you in the last video, which we didn't make since last week, there's literally just been nothing to talk about except the market coming down. This team's probably, if it was tradable, lost a bunch of value, but the goal is to build untradeable teams at the moment, because if you go tradable, you're going to lose coins. And, we're coming off a huge investment loss. A lot of people are actually coming off of huge, just losses in general. So, what do we do heading into this promo? Personally, I'm heading in very liquid. I don't think there's any meta cards that I want to buy because they are coming down so fast. Mbappe's 1.2 mil. Messi's at Messi, Van Dijk, they're all coming down to that 100k range very soon. So I guess my best advice to you guys right now is don't hold any meta cards, because it's only gonna get worse when content comes out. I'm sure there'll be more packs open this week when the promo comes out, because we are getting Path to Glory. It is the World Cup, and people will get hyped for it because it's the World Cup. So guys, like real quick, any meta card you're staying away from. Even the heroes, I think you do kind of want to watch out for. There's probably going to be a lot of panic prior to this World Cup promo, because we are going to get those super hero cards, whatever, with the Marvel promo, and we're going to get a nice upgraded version of every hero, which means that these cards are going to become very obsolete very fast, which is why I'm saying stay liquid, guys, because you guys can buy really cheap teams. At this point, the best way to play this game is to literally just build a nice team and just have as much fun as you can, get rewards, and make as many coins as possible, because every other way is just... you don't want to buy the expensive cards. Now let's talk about making coins, investments, because that's what you guys always come here for. Fodder, that's it. Literally just fodder. It's so boring, I know, but these cards, they sit at these floors now where they don't drop under this. 89s, we've talked about Kane the last 3 videos. I'm sorry, I keep saying the same stuff over, but that's just what happens in this game. It's so boring right now. Harry Kane, 29k, go buy him up. Ruben Diaz, go buy him up. Cruz, go buy him up. Trent Alexander-Arnold, go buy him up. Literally just go unassigned on fodder if you really aren't playing too actively, you already have a team. Buy fodder. These cards will rise. Again, we're getting heroes, we're getting icons, and all these kind of limited time content stuff with the World Cup promo. Hopefully it kind of rejuvenates some energy, some better vibes in this game. I know we're getting a new soundtrack, which is great, but I haven't used the FIFA music in probably like 4 FIFAs. Maybe I'll turn it back on. Maybe I'll get some better vibes out of the lobbies, I guess. Low rated fodder you kind of want to watch out for. 83s did jump up, so if you could buy them at discard again if they come down, maybe keep an eye on that. I'm sure we're going to get a bunch of different puzzle SBCs and stuff, so fodder is the best pickup. It just like last year, just pick up fodder. Informs. You need to pick these ones up. All the ones at discard. I'm not a fan of going under 82, but all these 83s, go ahead and pick them up. I really like this Ure card and Joselu. Decent links, decent. I don't even know if they're decent links this year, if I'm being honest, with the way the chemistry system works. But Rabiot is one that I really like because he's French. Syria, Alex Moreno, any guy with French links, any of the top links, go ahead. 84s, these are so cheap. Go pick them up. 85s, these are so cheap. You can go pick some of these ones up. I really like Griezmann. I think he's an amazing choice for a fodder investment that you can make. He's 85 rated too. And then the 86s are kind of boosted up. I still think you can make some coins with Trippier and James Madison, but other than that, I'd kind of be weary. The 87s, I mean, yeah, you can go ahead and pick up Trap. Even Lautaro Martinez, I think, is not horrible. You can go ahead and pick up this Trap too, because what's going to happen is we're going to get these big player SBCs during this World Cup promo. If we can go to the SBC tab here, guys, these informs are going to be needed eventually. Personally, I'm probably going to go all in on just some kind of fodder. I'm not exactly sure which one I'm going to do, but I am going to go into one of them. I'm really considering the informs because any SBC will push these cards up. Any good SBCs, I'm sure we're going to get party bags and all that nonsense because the game needs it. For those of you guys that still enjoy listening to me talk, I mean, just looking at the content we've gotten so far, there's so much out right now. It's crazy the way the market is because we have a lot of decent content out, like this base foot hero. It's not bad. I guess, it could have been a little cheaper since they gave out a free one basically. But the 82 plus player pick I think is really nice for gold rares and stuff. I guess that's why your 83s are probably up. Even these upgrades, they look pretty decent. If we go ahead and take a look at the actual value of them, I haven't seen what the requirements are, if I'm being completely honest. I mean, these are decent. And I think these will be fun. I mean, I guess our second investment, just because we've gone through it, I do like the look, and I'll stay on console for this, going ahead and picking up gold rares at discard price from good leagues, good nations, because these kind of SBCs are going to be huge when we get some of the bigger content out. And again, I'm not too sure what's going to happen just with the World Cup, but Black Friday is in the middle of World Cup, and that's always an investment that does very well when we get all those upgrades. So, I mean, just keep an eye on it. Maybe club stock as many gold rares from the good leagues and nations as you can at discard price, because it probably is going to pay off very nicely for you later this month, because I just can't imagine a scenario in which EA does not throw out Black Friday, because it's easily one of the biggest promos of the year. Anyways, guys, geez, I don't really know what else to talk about. This game has been very stale, and I kind of want to go on a FIFA rant. I kind of don't, because I don't want to waste your guys' time. But just take a look at the transfer market. It's November, and I'm recording at a pretty decent time. It's the middle of the week. I understand it's not the weekend, but 6 million transfers is pretty low for the time I'm recording this video. I'm so afraid that this game is becoming so much more stale, especially with new games like the new Call of Duty coming out. I feel like people are just saying, I'm taking a break from FIFA, because unfortunately, that's kind of how I feel at the moment. I'm not super excited to play this game like I was a month ago, and it's just because the game is getting repetitive. It feels just like last year, and the fact that the market is already pretty bad, and we're just kind of getting spammed promos, and our teams are losing so much value. Anyways, guys, no more of the boring stuff. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate your support. One thing we're going to try and do more on this channel, because I kind of want to branch out a little bit from FIFA market. I think we're going to start streaming again, more consistent. I'm going to try and find the time to do that. And obviously we're going to play FIFA, but maybe we'll try other games too. But, the video-wise, we're going to be sticking to this FIFA content. We're going to be sticking to the World Cup content. Hopefully it kind of revives the game a little bit. But with that said, I will hopefully see you guys on Friday, live and a video. And, yeah, I'll see you guys around. Thanks for watching. Peace.